Hi, guys. Say hi, puppy. Can you say hi? Oh, thank you. Thank you for giving me kisses. I love you too. Oh, yes, I love you too. Where are you going? Your hand's in my. Oh, are you leaving? Oh, well, I guess he doesn't want to stay. Sorry. Okay, so how are you guys? Hi. Okay, so far we've been talking about plants, and I sent a video earlier about what was growing and what the leaves look like. So I hope you guys got a chance to look at it. If not, go back and look at it. Will you get me my list? I forgot it. I came over here without my list. I can't go over it because yesterday I evidently forgot. I didn't put William's vote on there. So let's go back over this. So first, on tomatoes, we have Jaden, Blaine, Melody, and her little sister Amara. And Avery and Evie all think the tomatoes are going to grow first, okay? Nobody said okra. And then on the squash, I have Abel and Brantley. And then I have William. So, let's see which one has the most. Let's see. On tomatoes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 tomatoes. How many okra do I have? None. How many squash do I have? 1, 2. I have 2. And then I have, oh, look, William right there. I have 1 zucchini. William thinks the zucchini is going to grow first. So, I've sent a video. I'll keep you guys updated as to what's growing. And I can't wait to see what grows. And then I get to eat it. Because I love all the stuff that's growing. And vegetables are yummy. But in the spirit of food, I found a book that's called Badger's Fancy Meal. Look at Badger there. Oh, look at that food. He's got carrots and apples and turnips. And there's more apples and onions, and I see potatoes and acorns and parsnips and sweet potatoes. My gracious, there's a lot of food there. This is written by Kiko Casa. So I guess we'll see. Let's see what Badger gets into. Badger's den was full of food, but he was not happy. Apples, worms, and roots. Same old, he said. I wish I could have a fancy meal for the change. Did you ever have a fancy meal? I think it's a fancy meal if you make dessert, but that's just me. So, Badger crawled out of his den like the polar bears. Well, evidently the puppy doesn't like that part of the story. He must be scared of badgers. So Badger crawled out of his den and eagerly set out to find his fancy meal. So look, he's crawling and looking for his meal. And look, he's crawling out of a hole. You see that? Now, the bears that we seen, they had a hole too, didn't they? Soon, Badger spotted a mole walking by. He thought. How about a mole taco with some hot spicy salsa? Now that's what I call a meal. Look at that. He put the mole in the taco shell with some spicy salsa. Do you like tacos? I like tacos. I don't think I would like a mole taco. He jumped for the mole, but it was too slippery. It slipped and slid right out of his hands. Then it scampered away as fast as it could. Scamper just means that he ran. That's one of those fancy words. See, he got away. And found a perfect place to hide. Badger was disappointed, but not for long, because soon he spotted a rat walking by. He thought. How about a rat burger smothered in cheese sauce? Now that's what I call a fancy meal. Look at that. He's dreaming about that rat in cheese sauce. Ick. Oh, that rat looks kind of worried. Look over there at the badger. You see him? He jumped for the rat, but it was too wiggly. It wiggled and jiggled right out of his hands. Then it scurried away as fast as it could. Look, he ran away. Badger missed him. I missed something. Look, it says right here he found a perfect place to hide. Do you see where he found a hit? He found a hole in the ground. Look at that. And then the mouse. Oh, look. Look right there. Look where he landed. What is all this? Oh, that looks like Badger's food. So now the mouse has run away and found a perfect place to hide. Look, he's found a hole in the ground too. Badger was disappointed, but again, not for long, because soon he spotted a rabbit walking by. He thought, how about a rabbit banana split covered in hot fudge? Now, that's what I call a fancy meal. Well, I was kind of right. Look, I call dessert fancy. But now remember, Mouse has found a hole to hide in. See that? He jumped for the rabbit, but it was too quick. It hippity-hopped right out of Badger's hands, and then it bounced away as fast as it could. So now look. Here is the rabbit jumping away. But look over here. Look at Mouse. He's found the mole. And look. They found the badger's food. So where do you think the rabbit's going to go? And he found a perfect place to hide. Look where he's hiding. He found a hole. Poor Badger. He'd lost 3 meals in a row, and now he was really, really hungry. He screamed, "I'm so hungry I could eat a horse!" Do you ever just get aggravated and feel like you need to scream sometimes? I think that's what's happening to Badger right now. "Oh, really?" said a loud voice. Badger couldn't believe his bad luck. There, glaring, mean look, was a big, mean-looking horse. "You eat me?" said the horse. "I don't think so." Look, uh-oh. Badger looks scared of that horse. That horse is for a lot bigger, isn't he? But, look right here. Look at the rabbit, the mole, and the mouse. What are they doing? They're eating Badger's food that he had. Now stop badgering me with that. The horse kicked Badger way into the air. Oh, look. The horse was not very happy that the Badger was picking on him. So look, he's kicked him in the air. He shot him backwards. But look down here. The rabbit, the mouse, and the mole, they're writing a note. I wonder what that note says. Do you think we're going to find out? Badger flew and flew and flew and then flew some more. Look at that. He flew a long ways, but look, he's getting close. But look, coming out of his hole, there's mole and rabbit and mouse. Wonder what he's going to find. Until, thump! He landed right back where he started in his own den. "Thank goodness I made it home," he said. Who needs a fancy meal anyway? I've got plenty of good food right here. Look, he landed at home. I see a problem though. Do you see any food? I don't see any. Badger might get upset. But Badger was wrong. His food was all gone. Instead, all he found was a short note that said, look, They left him a note. And an apple core. And a piece of lettuce. And there's another apple core. And a note. That's all they did. Now he doesn't have any food. Dear whoever lives here, sorry for dropping by uninvited, but a nasty badger was chasing us and we had nowhere else to hide. The apples and worms and roots were delicious. Thanks for the fancy meal. So there's Badger reading the note that the mouse, the rabbit, and the mole left him. Now, they thought that was a fancy meal. So what does that tell you? That everybody has different definitions of what they think is fancy. So when I was little, I used to think that if I set the table and I put all the plates out and I put all the forks out and set it real fancy and put the cups out and everybody used that I could leave it set like that all the time and we would just use it when we needed it. That didn't work very often because I'd set out so much stuff. Then I had to wash it all. You know what I quit doing? I quit setting out all the stuff. I learned very quick that is not what makes it fancy. And then look, all three, the rabbit, the mole, and the mouse said burp. So I guess it just depends on who's looking at it as to what's fancy, huh? Badger thought he needed something fancy, but these three, they thought what he had was already fancy. So maybe you should be happy with what you have. All right, guys. I love you. I miss you. I will send you some videos that go along with this. And if you have anything you want to send me, you can send me pictures that I can share with people. You can send me stories, anything that you're doing. I would love it. I love hearing from you guys. I love you guys. Bye.